ask me.
Little did we know that he played as the evil dude in Max Payne, the movie.
Yeah, dude, I barely remember Max Payne.
It was free on YouTube one time.
And I went to that. I went to go see Max Payne instead of going to the dance my sophomore year.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds.
30 seconds, go. Maria. Why did you? Don't you want to smoke a bowl? Hello, people. I haven't streamed in like a year and a half, but I can fix that. It's gonna be on your screen for a minute. Cause it's my super short show.
Hey yo.
Fucking quacking.
Fucking rat-a-tat-a.
Ratatouille. Hey, why do they call it that? Call it what?
Rat-a-tootie.
It sounds like
Rat
rat
a patootie. Rat patootie.
Who would want to eat rat patootie? Michael B. Jordan. Motherfuckers. Oh, hey, it is working. Nice.
Maria.
Maria, why did you do this to me? Maria! What's that episode of Family Guy where William Shatner makes that sound like a goat? When he's like yelling Khan. Khan. But he sounds like a goat.
What'd you say?
You don't remember that? William
No.
Shatner, he sounds like a goat, dude. Watch. Hold on. See. Why is my caps lock on?
Dude, every time I look at the Discord screen and I see like the pictures, bro, and there's like a streak going across it, I keep thinking it's on the monitor. I'm like, what the fuck did I do yesterday?
Oh, here we go.
What? Quick.
Here, look.
I shall leave you as you left me.
Oh.
As you left her.
Oh.
Marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet. Buried alive. Buried alive.
Right here.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen that. I fucking seen that.
The fucking goat, man.
The goat.
I don't know why. With that fucking goat part.
The goat.
Oh shit. The goat.
This dude. Oh, the goat. Let's see. Here we go. Are you ready to do this?
To wreck the day.
I gotta get this other shit ready. What the fuck? Oh. I was going like, what the hell?
It's okay, we all go what the hell sometimes.
Alright, dude. Five Nights of Freddy. First impressions, Randy?
Slow in the beginning, but
Sorry, it's the quacky text in the background. Dude. It gets me.
sorry. It's my
That was good.
it's my email.
It's all good. I could do it on here, bro. No, I'm just kidding. You were saying?
Hold on. Oh, I just skipped my rewards. Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
It was slow in the beginning, but
Yeah.
in all honesty, it was good. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't Winnie the Pooh bad.
Oh God, we're gonna go there later, but right now we do this first. We'll get to the shit at the end.
It was good. I mean, I didn't expect them to do what everybody else, I guess, thought that they were gonna do, where they were gonna just have the dude sit in the fucking room the whole time. Because
yeah.
that's not a fucking movie. That's garbage. So, but I mean, it was still good. The best part though, I would say, is when they build that fort. I don't know why that was funny to me, but they built the fort and then Bonnie just falls over.
Oh my God!
I don't know why I liked that part, but it was funny.
I initially went into this movie thinking that this could be pretty good because I like Blumhouse. You know, because Blumhouse made this movie, and they have a pretty good lineup, dude. They have Split, Insidious, The Purge, all kinds of movies, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like the production value of this movie is gonna be pretty damn good compared to like, you know how you like when you watch a movie and you can see if the production value is even good or not, like if it looks like piss poor quality versus like mood setting quality.
Right.
I feel like Five Nights at Freddy had that, and it's because of Blumhouse. Blumhouse is just a really good production studio, in my opinion.
For horror movies, yes, definitely. A lot of their movies are really good.
100%, dude. Some movies probably cracked, but you know, most of them from like a production, like the setting standpoint, was pretty good.
Them and A24. I really
A24.
Like, yeah, I really.
Which one's A24? What's their stuff?
They did.
I might know them, but I just don't know like the name. Yeah. A24. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, you've seen some of their stuff.
I was about to look at it on my phone right now. But
I got this.
Still doing it.
They made a film called Dicks the Musical.
What the fuck?
Okay. I'm assuming what I'm looking at right now, though, is...
oh, I see him. They made Hereditary, which is one of the freakiest movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
X is what I... What? Oh, did you watch Everything Everywhere All at Once?
No. Is that a movie, or is that like you're asking me if I watched everything
no,
all at once?
It's a movie. It's that movie with that girl who can like time travel. You remember
time travel?
What's her name, bro? Or it's like different universes. There's like different universes. You remember that movie One with Jet Li?
Jet Li. Oh yeah.
It's like that.
Where he kills people and he gets the power and shit.
Yeah, but there's always an alternate you in another reality or some shit. Like there's one where like her and this girl and Jamie Lee Curtis are like married, but they have like hot dogs as fingers. It's super weird. It's a dope movie though. If you ever get a chance, go watch it. I think it's on HBO Max. It's actually really good.
Really, I'm gonna check that out, man.
They made that.
But yeah. So they're like Blumhouse, is what you're saying?
They make all kinds of stuff, but like, oh, they did Uncut Gems. I didn't know that.
Oh, that was a good. With Adam Sandler, that was a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of a lot of these.
Yeah.
The Souvenir with looks like Millie Bobby Brown.
Damn. But yeah, I thought like the movie was gonna be good from a production standpoint. I even think what's his name? The dude from the Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson, is that his name?
Yeah.
Josh Hutcherson. I think he
Peta.
played yeah, that dude Peta, bro. I'm gonna call him Peta.
Fucking
I
Peter
think
Bread.
Peta played a convincing, depressed, sad sack of shit. He was
That's not how I would
dude.
put it, but yeah,
Dude,
he
dude,
did.
I've been there, bro. I've been there, bro. I know what it is. I know a lot of other people who've been there, and I've seen them, bro. And this dude played a convincing, depressed dude, man. You know, going through like the trauma of like losing his little brother Garrett,
Right.
and just like not really like caring about his sister, but not caring as much because he's so stuck in the past of that regret of not saving his little brother, right?
Right.
So I think he did pretty good. I like the little girl's acting; she was pretty good. But I didn't really like the cops acting. That makes sense. You know what was her name, man?
Oh,
Forgot
Vanessa.
her name. I don't even remember her name. That's how
Vanessa.
little she meant to me. In the movie?
Yeah. It was Vanessa.
Okay.
She I think she's from. I think in the movie or in the games, she's from the
Yeah.
one where it's Freddy's Pizza Plex, where it's like a mall.
Really?
Yeah, there's one where they're like in a mall and you play as this kid named
Yeah.
Gregory who got locked in the mall,
Hmm.
and like you have to survive, and like obviously everything's out to get you except for Freddy.
Really?
Freddy helps you, dude. He chases you around in a fucking.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that one. I played. Is that a game? That's a game,
Yeah,
right?
it's a game. He chases.
I've only played
He's in a
like
metal suit or
two
whatever.
Five Nights at Freddy games. I was gonna say movies. The game. I only played the first
Those.
game, and then what was it called? Help Wanted. The VR one. Is that called Help Wanted?
I think so. The one where I think it gives you all three games to play. The the
Yeah.
VR.
So like it's safe to say that I didn't go into this movie like I literally had to like I had to look up and Google the lore before I even watched this movie because I didn't understand the lore. All I knew is the game scared the shit out of me when I first played it. That's
Oh
all I
yeah,
knew
bro. Those
about it.
jump scares and the screaming was crazy, dude. That shit was loud. You're fucking.
That
Like,
is.
I wonder how many people actually lost their speakers to that fucking game, because whenever they would scream at you, whenever they came up on you, it was just like a very very loud. Like,
Like at first
yeah,
like when you first start even when you played it later, dude, it still got you.
they
You're
boosted
like,
that shit to
damn.
like 100 just to blow out your fucking speakers.
Dead ass,
They were
dude.
like, "Oh, you want to play our game? Well, guess what, bitch? You got to buy a new fucking computer because we just
All
blew
you
out
hear
your
is like
speakers."
that's all you hear whenever they attack you, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it was
it's
just.
weird.
You're
But yeah.
like, "What the
Anyways,
fuck?"
the so the production value of this movie I thought was good.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that I really think they gave away the villain too early, bro. Did you feel that way?
I mean, to be
Like,
honest, to be
yeah,
100% honest, from uh from the beginning, any movie that I see fucking what's that guy's name? I'm just gonna call him Shaggy because I just Matthew Lillard. Anytime I see him, I assume he's the fucking villain. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. I assume he
dude
is
from
the guy.
Scream.
I assume he is the guy that is fucking killing people. Like you can't convince me otherwise that that motherfucker is not some way somehow involved.
The
So
maniac,
so
dude.
when I seen him, I was like, oh, he's the killer. But that's just because it's Matthew Lillard. Like he does it so well.
He has like that psychotic
Yeah, bro,
vibe
he's
going
got that
on.
weird look on his face. He looks like he'll fucking stab you with a knife and keep laughing about it afterwards. Like it's just how he is. But he's like the dopest dude I've ever seen. But yeah, no,
The dopest dude.
I already assumed it was him. Also, when he did that thing when he was saying his name
Yeah.
and he like stopped and he's like, oh, like
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
where I
was
was
like,
like,
yeah, bro,
oh,
it's that guy. Like, like they could have done better, but at the same time, I mean, if it surprised you, I'm happy for you.
yeah, no,
Because
dude. Like it was just too easy to
it didn't,
predict because
yeah, it didn't
because like
surprise me.
he's like, oh, do you want this job? He tries so hard to get him this job, dude. It's like, dude, why
That
do you
was the
want him to
other
have
thing.
this job so badly?
He pushed hard for it, really did, and that part I didn't like. You were trying way too hard.
Yeah, when the boss
I
came out
said
at the
no.
end, when the boss came out, the boss came out at the end. Dude, I was like, dude, I already know who it is, bro. Like, I'm not surprised. Pull off that mask, bro. I already know.
Like, what are you doing?
Easy. Um, this so yeah, they gave the villain away. I mm, I feel like I feel that if they were gonna do sequels, I feel like this would have been a sequel movie over the first movie.
Well, from what I understand, it was based off the third book. I don't know how true that is. I never read the books, so I don't really know. I was just reading shit. So, if
Yeah.
anybody's listening, you know way more than I do. Feel free to fucking know.
You
I,
fucking
I don't fucking know. But
yeah.
I was told, I was hearing that this was based off of the third book, but they did change some things.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, the guy who created it, what was his name, Scott Cawthon or whatever.
I think so. I don't even know, bro, to be honest.
He was fully involved. Like
Oh, was he?
yeah, he was fully involved. He's the one who made the, like, he wanted to make the movie, so he was involved in all of it.
Yeah.
The only thing, to be 100% honest, I don't think there was anything he didn't like, at least from what I saw. But at the same time, you know, shit changes. But
Yeah,
he,
100%.
uh, but they did
Yeah.
they did everything that people wanted. Like, they even added a character that was there was a rumor when the first game came out that if you go and you look at a specific spot in the there's a camera, they said that there was a secret what is he
You said
called?
in the first game?
Yeah, it was like the first game.
See,
There
I don't
was
even know nothing about secrets in that game, bro.
well, it's not even a secret. It actually was it was considered false. So there was a there was there was a rumor going around on Twitter, or not Twitter, was it Twitter? No, Reddit. It was Reddit.
Reddit.
Where there was supposedly a, what was it, fifth animatronic, and his name was Sparky.
Really?
Yeah, his name was Sparky the dog. If you would go and you would look at a specific camera at like a certain time,
Yeah.
they say that you would see Sparky the dog hiding behind a curtain. That was considered fake, and it actually is fake. There is no Sparky the dog.
It's
But
not Foxy hiding
no,
behind the curtain?
no, yeah, but they said that there was another one. It was, but what it was is somebody CGI'd it.
Oh, okay, I
So
got
what
you, I got you.
happened is people were like convinced that he was there. They were like, "Oh my god, he's actually there," and he actually wasn't. But what happened is in the movie they put two
Yeah.
references to him. The diner where you see Matt Pat, I think that's his name, a YouTuber. Where you see
Yeah.
Matt Pat is called Sparky's. And then at the end of the
Oh,
movie,
shit.
you see Shadow Freddy on the left, which has one of the guys stuffed in it that they killed about halfway through the movie.
Yeah. I remember that
Spoilers
part.
if anybody didn't see it. Sorry.
Everyone should know this is spoilers already.
Yeah. Everything's spoilers. The one of the three people that break in, they get shoved inside of Shadow Freddy, and then right next to him there is a dog animatronic. That's Sparky.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. See, I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Oh,
bunch of shit that I kept looking up.
oh my god, dude.
But and then
Really?
after that, yeah, that's the I can actually pull it up.
So like this movie got like 100 million at the box office, right? I think I just read this today,
Is
and
that
it
what
was a
it is?
$20 million dollar budget movie. So it was like 200 million or something. So they made like 10 times what they. So we can assume that they're gonna make a second one.
They've
Maybe they
already
bring
said
those
that they're
people back
doing
back in the second one.
sequels.
Yeah. They have like a
Matthew
couple
Lillard
planned,
has
don't they?
signed on for 3 movies
Damn.
because in the books they actually torture the kids in the costume, torture Matthew Lillard for like years.
Oh my god. So that's pretty cool. I have a question. Do you think this movie not being rated R um like hindered it?
No. I think in some ways it was still okay.
Yeah.
I mean it's fine either way. Uh but I do think that a rated R version would have been pretty cool because you would have been able to see, you know, a little bit more blood.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh,
I think that if you have a movie, right, and it's like a horror movie, you either have one that jump scares the shit out of you, one that has a really good story, or one that just has a shit ton of blood everywhere, like Carrie style buckets of blood.
yeah, that makes sense. I
But
did hear though.
yeah, go
There's
for it.
this weird thing. I don't know where people are getting this info from. So I mean, again, if somebody fucking knows, um, so each way that the kids died
Mhm.
is the type of costume that they were put into, or some shit.
Yeah, like their bodies were in the costume. You put them in there,
So,
and that's what was controlling them.
but the only thing that the one thing that I keep hearing is
Hmm.
that Bonnie, the kid that was stuffed inside Bonnie's costume,
Yeah.
beat the brakes off of William Afton. Like
Oh, did
he
he?
went down swinging. Like they say that he hit Afton so hard that he made his jaw sore.
The hell?
Like
Damn.
the kid was just going to fucking town, like just fighting for his fucking life,
Jeez, bro.
which is crazy to me. But like again, I don't know. I don't really know where. I'm assuming it's in the books, or there is another form of lore out there that I don't know about. But yeah, they I heard that dude went down fucking just throwing haymakers.
It's beating ass, huh?
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, dude.
He said, "I man, if I'm gonna die, bro, I'm going out my way," and he went out
Dang.
his way. I also heard that the kid who was stuffed inside of the kid stuffed inside.
Ooh, Chica. Is that the
Uh,
name? Chica.
oh, so okay, so this is the lore behind like everybody of what I've been reading. Um, the there's a girl inside of Chica.
Yeah.
Her dog is inside the
Yeah,
cupcake.
yeah, dude. Okay, hold on, pause real quick because you said that. I was literally thinking, 2 days ago, right? I thought the little kid with like the blonde hair, like the leader kid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was actually Freddy, but he was actually Golden Freddy, and the cupcake. They said that it was possessed by the kid who possessed Chica, but then someone said that she owned a dog, and the dog was actually in the cup, which makes sense because the cupcake was trying to eat people,
So
trying to bite the shit out of people.
so the way that I read it, and again, I'm not 100% sure on this. Um, the the girl, I think her name was Susie. William Afton killed Susie. Susie had a dog. The
Yeah,
dog tried to bite William, but William killed the dog. Well, when he stuffed the body inside the kid's body inside of Chica, when her soul took over Chica, the soul of the dead dog took over the cupcake, and the
yeah,
cupcake will always protect Chica. That's why they're together. The kid is supposed to be Golden Freddy.
yeah. That's how
But
he was able to travel outside, right? He had the fucked up costume
yeah,
when he had to go pick up Abby. Yeah,
but
yeah,
people are confused by that. I was seeing that people were kind of confused because there's a set photo where on the back of his chair it says that he's Bad Cupcake. That's the name of it. I know it sounds
yeah,
stupid,
yeah. No, that's cool, man. Shit
but
kind of caught me off guard, but yeah, we good.
yeah, it's his their name is like Bad Cupcake. Um, so people are like, well, it says Bad Cupcake on his chair, so isn't he Cupcake? And people are like, no. And then I guess that's where the lore comes in, where Susie was killed by um
William Afton.
by William Afton, who also killed her dog. And when he killed her dog, the dog took over the cupcake, and that's why the cupcake stays with her at all times. Is because
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
it couldn't protect her the first time, so it's not gonna it's gonna protect her this time.
See, not knowing the lore, I thought it was a little kid controlling that cupcake, so that was a good piece of
So did I,
information.
because it makes sense. But like at the same time, like
Yeah,
a lot of it is super confusing because like if you actually were to Google the lore on the whole thing, none of it
yeah.
makes sense because
That's what I've heard, dude. That's what I heard.
because like it's not like from what I understand, the video games and the books are like way different. Like they're not even anywhere close together, and
Yeah, it's supposed to be like an alternate like reality type shit is from what I heard.
Yeah, something like that. But they have different I guess areas is what we call it of
Yeah.
are. But I mean it's not like a bad thing.
No, not at all, man. Let me ask you like the actual questions, bro. This is a horror movie, right? Did it scare you at any point during watching this? Did you ever get scared? Did you ever shit yourself? Did you ever be like, "Fuck, bro, I need to turn the lights on"?
No. But I mean then again
Me neither. No.
then again, man, not because of like the PG-13 rating, but
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it. I've had PG-13. You know what I mean?
I think what it mainly was that like, you know, I mean, me and you watched like every horror movie that we could with your dad, and he started us out young.
But to be honest, man, I don't think it scared anybody, bro. I don't think there was a single part in that movie.
Scared some people because it was
yes. Well, yeah, okay, you know what? I'll give you that one, dude. Balloon Boy, the little toy, right?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, that.
kind of random. He would
yeah. He popped up. What the fuck? What, like 3 times? Because he popped up twice during the movie, didn't he? And then he popped up after the credits.
First time
for the pizza boy or the taxi boy.
Yeah, so the guy in the taxi actually is a YouTuber as well.
Damn, bro, you got all the knowledge behind this movie.
So the way that it was supposed to go, I guess, was in the beginning. You know the security guard that died in the beginning?
Yeah. It was supposed to be Markiplier, wasn't it?
That was supposed to be Markiplier. Pat was the dude in the restaurant, and then the other guy who played this game a lot as well was the cab driver. He was I don't remember his name.
Yeah, me neither.
I just never watched him, so I don't really. And I mean that's nothing on him. I just don't.
Yeah, 100%.
But the cab driver was also a YouTuber. So
nice.
Those were the 3 people that they had. But yeah, Markiplier was supposed to be the first death, and then but obviously he couldn't do it because he's doing his own movie called The Iron Lung. And
yeah, I heard about that one.
From what I hear, and that movie is supposed to have the most blood ever recorded in.
Well, nah, definitely more than Five Nights at Freddy. 100%.
Even with Five Nights at Freddy being what it was, I mean, I think what people tend to forget is that the costumes are still kids. They were kids stuffed inside of those costumes. So there's.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not hating on it. I thought if that movie was going to fail, it was going to be not based on PG-13 or rated R. If that movie failed, it would have nothing to do with whether there was blood or not blood. There would be other factors deciding whether it was good or not.
Hey Keo, we're playing Slay the Spire. Yeah, the movie was something.
This dude.
I really think that the people that like watched the movie, they just got way too into it, and they were like, oh, you know.
Yeah, I don't believe it was dog shit by any means. I don't think it was dog shit. I thought it was.
People just expected something different.
Yeah. I thought it was above average.
And you know how, like,
honestly,
when you don't get what you want, people get all fucking.
Yeah, like I said, dude, I think Josh Hutcherson played a very convincing sad sack of shit. That came back in the end, bro, right? Because you know he realized, hey, bro, I really do love my sister, bro. I need to get over this Garrett shit. But that begs the question: what happened to Garrett? You know what I mean?
So,
like, with Garrett, like, what? Well, you know what I mean? Like, what happened to Garrett? I was thinking he was gonna be Golden Freddy initially, and then I found out the head kid was Golden Freddy.
Yeah. Nobody. I mean.
So where do they go with him in the sequel?
So I was seeing that some people were saying that like William Afton didn't stuff every kid that he killed into a suit, so he might have just killed Garrett.
But that also, why did he pick Garrett? Because you could have picked out of a bunch of kids in that town, and you choose Garrett. There was correlation. There was a correlation between the planes. I remember seeing the plane. I remember the cop lady when she was a girl showed her playing with
Yeah,
the
it was
plane. They showed
Garrett's
Garrett
plane.
playing with the plane. It was his plane, right?
Yeah, it was Garrett's plane from when he got taken, because that's what Garrett was playing with when he got taken, was the plane.
So you
And
don't
then-
think he did anything with Garrett?
I think he
Or
just
had
killed
any-
him. I think, in all honesty, I think he probably just killed Garrett. Like, he didn't give a shit and he just killed him.
He didn't stuff him in any type of animatronics?
I mean, he probably could have, and that could probably be where number 2 comes in.
Yeah.
The second movie, where they go, he, this is when he finally knows what happened to Garrett, but I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be like a huge thing, in all honesty.
Yeah, I think either Garrett will come back, or either Garrett will be in that next movie somehow, some way. They'll fit him in there, maybe, or maybe he's just like a ghost, just passing messages off. Something with Garrett, or William Afton will actually come back alive, not alive, but spiritually in the suit, because he was killed in the suit. If he's dead, right? He was killed in the suit.
So as far as I know, he's not dead. Like I said, they torture him. Like they keep him alive, and
they keep him alive.
Yeah,
oh
he
shit, you
just
said that.
suffers from what I understand. But again,
Damn.
I don't 100% know, because like the book, I never read the books, and that's what they're.
Yeah, I don't know shit about the lore, bro. Like I watched this movie and I was like, dude, I played the first one. I think this movie's gonna be good because of the Blue Mouse thing, man. But that's all the knowledge I have is from the first game, dude. I've never played all the games in a row and shit. Like I don't study the lore of Five Nights at Freddy. Like I study the lore of Elden Ring or World of War or some shit like that, dude. I don't study Five Nights at Freddy, bro. Like Star Wars and shit, bro. I don't study the lore of this shit. Fucking a teddy bear and a duck and a bunny, bro.
Teddy bear.
You know what I mean? I was hoping to shit myself, even though I knew I wasn't probably gonna shit myself during this movie.
Yeah, with the rated PG-13 thing, what he was.
No.
I think people just, like I said, people are just critical of everything these days. If it's not what they want, they get bitchy. It's just how it goes.
So, what would you give this movie out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Probably like a 7. Like,
you give it a 7?
I think it's a good watch, but I like, for people who are like diehard fans and they're like, oh my god, like there wasn't 4 nights of this motherfucker sitting on his ass. You know?
Yeah, dude.
I think that's what people intended, was they wanted the dude sitting on his ass for fucking 5 nights, and like they did. And the funny part is they did give you 5 nights at Freddy's, because he went back 5 times.
Dude said he did give you 5 nights at Freddy's.
Like, you could have.
He said it.
He could have fucking literally. They could have ended this shit like 3 episodes in, where you're fucking. They were doing, or 3 nights in, and you're done. But no, they gave you 5. Like, he went back 5 times. Like, it was a shit 5,
Well, yeah, because technically he was sleeping on the job.
Yeah,
sleeping on the job, bro.
Should have got fired.
Looking at Nebraska posters.
Like I don't understand. So,
with
I mean,
dead kids talking to him.
At the same time, though, I get it. I get like, when it comes to stuff like that, I understand, because I mean, you remember whenever we would watch something that got turned into a movie. I don't have to remind you of the movie. Everybody knows the fucking movie.
What movie? No, you do have to remind me what movie.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh god, yeah, dude, don't say that.
Complete.
But that wasn't a video game movie. That was like a anime, though.
Yeah, but
they're all ass.
But see, like, anytime something gets adapted from something, right? We all know that we have that thing where we're like, okay, this is gonna be that, and I got to deal with it. And we don't want to, because we're tired of dealing with this shit, because how hard is it to make a fucking accurate-ass movie?
Yeah.
But, we can't say anything, because if we do, then we're haters. But at the same time, if you got the material, fucking use it. Like,
yeah, 100%.
That's the point of the cheat sheet, dog.
The cheat sheet, bro.
Like, what are we doing? Like, when I took that test in high school where I had to name all the states in the fucking United States, and I looked over at the wall and he didn't take down the poster, damn believe I fucking used that poster.
Oh, dude.
His fault. He fucked up.
Nebraska, bro. Nah.
You know what I mean?
Dude. Yeah, man.
I think it was a good movie. If you were to watch them, I could watch it again and be perfectly okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit here and be like, that was the worst fucking movie ever. I don't ever want to watch it ever. I would probably like if someone was like, "Hey, you want to watch Five Nights at Freddy's?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I guess. Like whatever. Like it's not a bad movie, but I'll still fucking watch it with you."
Yeah, 100%. I understand that. I give it a 6 out of 10. I thought
6?
the production, yeah, I thought it was above average, slightly above average, dude.
I mean, it could have been worse.
You know what would have been awesome? You know what would have been an awesome cameo in this though, from the game? If they would have showed once Foxy running down the hallway and him just looking at the camera real quick, having to shut the door.
I do think that would have been great.
That would have been badass, no?
Just because that part in the whole game, that part always freaked me out.
Yeah, dude,
Because
always got me, dude.
I was like, dude, you could just watch him run? What the fuck? And you
Dude.
had to like quickly get off the camera and you had
And
to
close the door.
Yeah, you had to close the door and you just listen to him fucking hit it and you're like, hey, come on, bro, you just took half my fucking energy.
Yeah, dude, I thought that would have been pretty sweet, dude. But yeah, the production of the movie was good. Blue Mouse, dude, it's just they've always do a good job with that kind of thing.
I did
Like I said,
like how
Josh
they
Hutcherson
put,
was good.
I did like how they put Chica's first kill or the
With the
kill that we saw.
cupcake?
Yeah, was in the kitchen because Chica's always in the kitchen.
Yeah, dead us.
That fucking fat bitch.
You know what, dude? I never noticed that. Yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah, she was always in the kitchen.
I didn't even notice that.
So I'm kind of glad they brought that in. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, they could have done a little bit more. I think if they would have done rated R, but at the same time, if you would have done rated R, people wouldn't have taken their kids to see.
Yeah, it didn't need to be rated R for sure. Like it could there have been blood? 100%. But did it really need to be? It's already a kid's game, bro. A lot of like, come on, like a lot of 13-year-olds play that game. You know,
dude,
it's not.
That dude getting bit in half though, or that chick, that was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, by Freddy.
Yeah, even though you saw it like in the shadows, it's still
yeah. I was just gonna ask too. Did Freddy even get killed? And I was like, oh shit, he did. Huh? He fucking bit that chick in half.
But see, I think that's Golden Freddy.
No, that was actual Freddy, wasn't it? Or was that Golden Freddy?
I think that's Golden Freddy because
was it? I don't remember, dude. I watched it one time.
Suit. That was the fucked up suit.
Well, no, he killed the babysitter, right? In the house.
He killed the mom or the aunt. I think she was the aunt.
Yeah, the aunt, right? Because he went to go get Abby.
Yeah, he killed the aunt, but I think the babysitter, she died to Golden Freddy.
Was it the one with the fucked up eye?
I think so.
I don't even remember. I seen it one time. I usually have a good memory with that.
The suit was fucked up when she got bit in half.
Yeah, she got worked, bro. Dude, yeah, she got worked. Her and those dudes are assholes, bro.
Oh, right here. Actually, I can show you this. Oh.
Oh wait, hold up.
You're good.
Go for it.
Okay, so you see this suit right here?
Yeah.
That's Sparky.
Okay.
That's the fucking character that everybody.
I'm just not gonna show it on stream though.
No, you're fine. I'm not showing.
Yeah, you're good.
So yeah, this is Sparky. This thing in the back right here. That's like endoskeleton.
Yeah.
That's the endo, which is from I think like the third game.
Yeah.
That like tries to kill you or something after they're all mauled. And then oh no. Yeah,
no, that's regular Freddy. That's regular Freddy.
Okay, never mind then.
100% regular Freddy.
I couldn't remember if it was Freddy or not, but oh, yeah, it's Freddy.
Yeah. So he does get he gets that kill. Yeah. The Golden Freddy only makes like a cameo, really.
Golden Freddy gets the kill in the house.
Yeah. He's pretty much like always been the cameo, except for the second game, from what I heard.
Yeah, in the second game, he's like more involved.
Yeah, but it was an above average. I felt like
I've definitely seen worse.
I feel the ending was a little rushed. I don't know how. When he popped up his mask, I already know who it was. I already said that, right? Like I already knew who it was, bro. I'd be surprised if someone didn't know who it was. Whenever that yellow bunny came out the back, whatever. I don't know how he was more powerful since he was more alive, but I guess that should have more armor or whatever. But
different type of suit, I guess.
Yeah, the fact that all she does is just draw a picture of telling the truth and just shines a light on it, and then that's it, bro. That kind of, that was kind of fast, But, that's all right.
Yeah, that part was a little weird. But at the same time, I mean, going off of like
Yeah.
the kid. You know, it was the kid's
Because they're definitely setting it up for a second one, dude. They're obviously gonna now more than ever. If it wasn't successful, they weren't gonna probably do a second one money wise. But I think they got the money that they needed, doing 200 million at the box office compared to like the 20 million budget they had for the entire movie. I think that's a W, right? So they're obviously gonna do a second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an above average movie. I wouldn't say go out of your way to go watch this movie. Like, oh my god, I gotta watch this.
If you have
But
Peacock and you're feeling bored, just
Peacock,
it.
bro.
I'm sorry, just go watch it.
100%.
It would be, it'd be a good learning experience.
Hey, what?
It'd be a good learning experience.
Nice.
Fuck you.
I had to do it at least once. Don't abuse it.
I'm not good.
Yeah. So I'm pretty much in the same boat as you. If somebody asked me to watch it, I'd be like, all right, bro, I'll watch it. But it's not one of those movies that I'd be like, I've seen worse video game adaptations. You have the Super Mario movie way back in the day, which that movie was straight ass crack, bruh. Ass crack.
These are Goombas. These are shit.
Yeah, those weren't Goombas, bro. Those were fucking. I don't know what the fuck those were, man. Like
tall dick monsters.
Yeah. They're like the fucking danced around or some shit.
Weird.
So,
I feel like everybody who did that movie was on cocaine.
Yeah, dude. Like it was just bad. I've seen. That's what I'm saying, dude. I've seen where there's been plenty, like Sonic, and maybe even the Mario animated movie. It's probably like the only exceptions, maybe. Right? Or am I missing one? I think those are the only exceptions.
For what?
For video game adaptation movies.
Like exceptions that we can like.
That were good. Like Sonic, yeah, Sonic and Mario.
Okay.
Like Sonic for sure, bro. Sonic was awesome, dude.
Twisted Metal.
Never seen it. Is it good?
It's on Peacock. It's actually good. Twisted Metal was good. I actually liked it. Will Arnett playing the voice of Sweet Tooth, while Samoa Joe was the actual like body double.
Didn't Papa Doc play in that movie?
Yeah, bro. He's the one of the main characters.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That was actually really good.
Yeah.
It made sense. I mean, granted, it's only like 8 episodes or something.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Yeah, it's a TV show. But
I thought it was a movie,
but
like
it's
a movie.
Good, like,
oh no, that's cool. I thought it was a movie. I didn't know it was a TV show. Holy shit. What kind of a rock am I living under, bro?
I mean, to be honest, most people don't even.
Dude.
There's. Fuck, what's that movie called?
Which one?
What's the game? What's the game it's based on?
I'm trying to think of it now. Actually, I'm trying to think of other video game movies because there was a lot of video. There was Prince of Persia.
I think that one's
Prince of Persia. Yeah, no, I didn't like it either, bro.
I can't even remember that one because
I didn't like it at all, bro.
What else was there? There's a couple others.
No, there's a lot of others, dude. There was one that did very horribly, dude. Very horribly. But for the most part, video game adaptations haven't worked out well. And Sonic was good, Mario was good, and I think Five Nights at Freddy was above average. I don't think it was horrible, or it was like, oh well, yeah, I'm never gonna watch that again,
Yeah, I do.
So,
I mean,
especially if you have Peacock, and you can watch it on that, it's easy money, bro. Might as well watch it.
You're not wasting any money to go see it.
Yeah. Get that free trial, bro. Hey, I don't know. I don't even know how it works.
Just constant free trials. Just like
yeah, that's why people make new emails, bro.
Making
I'm just kidding.
600 new emails a week because you're just trying.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Yeah, if you're expecting to watch it though, Five Nights at Freddy, you think you're gonna get scared out of your mind? Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
Nah, don't that part. Nah, it's a good nostalgic movie, I would say. If you play Five Nights at Freddy, you'd be like, oh, cool. I played this in the game, bro. If you follow all the games and lore and you just like totally nerd up on that shit, then you'll be like, yee. You know what I mean?
True.
You'll be excited about it. But yeah, not for the horror aspects, I wouldn't think. Just for the horror vibe, if that makes sense. The horror vibe of Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah, it does give off that vibe, that creepy
The vibe, yeah, and that
feeling.
comes from the production of Blue Mouse because they're just too good at that type of setting, dude.
I think when it comes to that stuff, though, the fact that they're willing to think outside the box is. I'm kind of tired of everybody running with the same old scary trope bullshit.
Like, oh, well, where you can predict it's a jump scare.
Yeah. Somebody walks through a barn and fucking gets scared of some shit, and you're just like, yeah, I called that.
Damn, bro.
But I mean, it's kind of nice when people go outside of their way for that, and they're like not willing.
Yeah.
To stay in that lane, you know.
Yeah, 100%. It's not, definitely not the jump scary type. More just the vibe. Like, this shit's creepy as fuck. Like, if you were in there right now, you'd be freaked out.
Yeah.
But not like, there's gonna be a clown jump out the closet, bro.
Like that movie I was telling you about, X.
Oh yeah.
Different, way different, and I was like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of nice, but then I saw some shit in that movie that I'd never want to see again.
Ever want to see again?
I don't ever.
Not to watch that one.
I won't ever watch it again. I watched it one time. If somebody was like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna watch this," I'm gonna be like, "Hey, man, I'm out. I'll see you later."
No.
Hit me up when you're done with it. Whatever, bro. We can hang out still, but nah. You can only watch two old people fuck one time, and I'm over it.
Damn, bro.
That movie, nah, bro. That threw me way the fuck off. I was like, what is this shit? Fuck no.
Deadass.
Still creepy. It's
so yeah. So that was Five Nights at Freddy, right?
Yep.
So you gave it a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Not must watch, but maybe you should watch it at least once.
Give it a chance.
Just give it a go.
Let it feel inside your bone.
Whoa. Hey, okay, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is surprise, surprise, Winnie the Pooh. All right, I'll take the lead on this one, okay?
Thank God.
Okay, I'm gonna take the lead on this one. Winnie the Pooh. What was it called? Blood Honey? Is that called Blood Honey? Now, I seriously feel like, right? I honestly, I wanted to talk about Five Nights at Freddy, but I was more excited to talk about this because this movie, I need to let some shit out, bro. I feel like the people who made this movie showed the person what studio made this movie. Do we even know? Do we know?
Yes, we do. Wasn't like a studio?
Yeah. I just want to make sure I got my facts right. But they had a paper, right? They had a paper, and they took a fat shit on their bed. And then they just wiped their ass with the paper, took it to whatever studio made this movie, or maybe it was just themselves. I don't even know who did it.
Okay, so
laid it on the desk and said, "Here, this is the screenplay. We're just gonna slap Winnie the Pooh on it, and it's gonna sell. Because who doesn't want to see Winnie the Pooh fucking slashing people, right? Because that's what sold this movie, right? Winnie the Pooh."
Yes, they did.
If it did not have Winnie the Pooh as the title, it wouldn't even got any recognition at all, dude.
Yeah, really.
At all. Now, okay, go for it. What were you gonna say?
Okay, so it was directed by this dude named Rice Frake Waterfield.
Yeah.
It was written by him. It's based on Winnie the Pooh, obviously.
Yeah.
It was produced by Scott Jeffrey and Rice, the guy who made it.
Yeah.
It was distributed by Altitude Films.
Altitude Film.
Okay, the budget was $100,000. Okay, at box office it made $5.2 million.
Yeah.
So he made back what he needed to, even though the movie was completely shit. And you can explain why it was shit. Because I swear to God, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the lead on this one. I will tell you
I ended
completely
up
why it
turning
was
this
shit.
whole thing off. But
I need to drink some water to get ready.
Here's what I will say.
What?
In June 2022, there is a sequel. Okay, they are creating a sequel.
I almost spit out the water, bro.
In November 2022, he announced the sequel. Even
Yeah.
though the movie came out,
That's
the
all
release
you
date
had
of
to
the
say.
sequel is February 2024.
That's all you
Now,
had to say.
supposedly, the sequel is going to be
Yeah.
better than the original. Like, because they're going to have 5 times the larger budget. Because obviously they made 5.2 million, so you have a work
Mm-hmm.
with. Now, again, even for a movie that's $100,000, I get it. You made your money, but at the same time, you could have made something way better than a porn film because the acting pisses me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
it is also said that Winnie the Pooh will use a chainsaw as a weapon in the sequel.
Oh
Again,
God,
all spoilers for whatever the sequel is. Okay,
man.
Pooh and Piglet were getting new designs. Owl and Tigger are coming into the sequel. Okay, now he also announced that he wants to do a universe. So Bambi,
Oh my
the replicant,
God.
okay, has also been announced that he
Help
wants
my
to,
soul, man.
and Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare have also been announced. Okay, they were all announced this year. He wants to take all those movies. He wants to make horror movies out of them, and then he would like to take them and put them all in the same universe. So we would have Winnie the Pooh, Bambi, and Peter Pan all be
Oh my
just,
God,
I'm
bro.
assuming either fighting each other or killing people. Okay, whichever it is. But he does intend for there to be a crossover. Now, my brother will go into this, but I will say this right now. Fuck no.
Boo.
Boo this
Boo.
man.
Boo-witty poo boo.
Boo this man. Just fuck out of here.
I'm giving a thumbs down right now.
All right, man. You go.
This movie was okay, dude. Start from the beginning, right? When I first watched this movie, I thought to myself, okay, I've seen the trailers. I know what this movie is. I understand it looks like a couple of dudes in outfits. The outfits look fake as shit. So I've already accepted this in my mind, right? I'm thinking, okay, this is probably gonna be the whole production's probably gonna look like ass. You know, the suits are gonna look like human beings with masks on. I've accepted this. So I'm like, I'm okay with that. Before I even watched the damn movie. Um, initially, right? I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. That's what I do when I play games, when I review games, when I talk about movies. I try to give it the benefit of the doubt before I ever watch it and try to go into a positive. But this movie was just bad, dude. And it started off good. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I thought. Have you ever seen Leprechaun Back to the Hood?
Is that the one where he goes to Compton?
I think so. Yeah. And then like, but
Yeah.
the intro, right, of the sketches of how he keeps the gold and how they lived back in the day, and while all the leprechauns went back underground, he kept the gold for himself because he's a greedy bitch.
Oh yeah.
Remember like the sketches?
Yeah.
They pretty much did that. I'm 100% sure they probably watched that movie and they incorporated that same thing into the Winnie the Pooh horror movie
Oh yeah.
with
They
the
did do that.
sketches and all that, which I thought was good. It actually made me interested, bro. Like, okay, Christopher Robin brings them munchies and shit like that, bro. And
Munchies. Yo, we got these Funyuns. I got these Funyuns.
dead like sandwiches and bread and shit, whatever. And you know, they introduce them as like, oh, they're like, aren't they like half human and half animal or some shit like that?
They just,
You know,
they
they
didn't
don't
really
present
like
them.
go into it, did they?
They didn't present them as like fairy tale creatures. They just they kind of presented them as abominations in life, and that one person befriended them and wasn't scared of them when they were little, right?
Yeah.
So going into that, I was like, all right, bro, this is actually pretty good. I kind of like how this movie started, and then it goes into like Christopher Robin left, they got butthurt, and then they kill Eeyore's bitch ass and eat him first, and it changes them for life.
Again, spoilers.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, they take a vow of silence too.
Did they? I haven't seen it in a while. They did, huh?
So because I was wondering why they didn't talk. So when I looked
Mm-hmm.
up the plot to this thing, and I was
Yeah.
reading it, it says that they did take a vow of silence. That's why at the he talks. It was like super. I don't know
Yeah. He talks at the end.
because he
But
breaks it or whatever. Again,
so
spoilers.
so they start off with that. Everyone knows it's spoilers. Come on, man. But
That's all we drink.
freaking
Spoiler.
plus I don't even think this movie came out like in February, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, man. If they haven't seen it by now, they're probably never gonna see it, man.
It's 'cause
I wouldn't see it.
fuck
But
no.
they started it off like that, right? And then all of a sudden they they fast forward, into the future. Christopher Robin's a teenager. He's banging this chick, dude. They bring him out to this cabin place. He's trying to visit the 100 acres, and it's trash now, right? And then they take him captive, right? They take him captive right at the beginning. So that's it for Christopher Robin, bro. he was in some important scenes, but for the majority of the movie, that's it for that dude. That's it, bro. And they introduce 4 female characters, right? And that's cool with me, right? They're going out to a cabin. This one girl has problems, right? She's going to therapy. I don't know what. I mean, I kind of understand what the problems are, but it's not explained in depth. Not enough for me to give a shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
It does explain
You know what I'm saying?
but it explains it a little later.
Explains it a little, but even then, it just.
Yeah, there was
honestly throughout this movie. When these girls were dying, they're the main cast, right? The 4 main characters, right? They're protagonists right now, right? So, because I don't feel like Christopher Robin's the main character in the movie. He's in there like a little bit in the middle, and then he's in there at the end.
Yeah,
but he's never in there really.
Yeah, I don't even know.
But whenever these girls were dying, I had no clue which one was dying and which one wasn't. Does that make sense, dude? I had no idea what their name was. I actually thought one of the girls was a different girl. The only one I could tell different, I think, was the one with the glasses. I think one had glasses.
Yeah,
and that was the only one I could tell who was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the whole movie was. I can't.
This was like a full-on just Pooh Bear and Piglet just going on a killing spree. There's no story. There's no story involved. There is a story, but it's non-existent. You know what I'm saying? It's not gone in depth enough. Now the story's supposed to be about Pooh Bear and Piglet, right? With Christopher Robin. That's supposed to be like the main go-to, right? Christopher Robin left them, and now they're giving him payback. Right? I wouldn't have even known who Christopher Robin was if I didn't watch Winnie the Pooh back in the day when I was little.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like that whole beginning thing.
Yeah, dude, they didn't explain it good.
The whole the whole thing is just I don't understand. Like it was like I call it bad porn writing.
Oh god.
Like like the actress in those fucking porn. Everybody knows what porn is.
Well, I mean, dude, like even
like,
besides that.
Look at my pipe, and everybody knows you're talking about the dude's dick. But I mean, like there was just bad. It was just bad.
No, I just think it was bad acting and bad writing, bro. Like there was just no plot. There was just no plot in it, bro.
That scene,
no plot.
Bro, where that girl dies outside, and everybody like the 2 girls inside hear it, but like barely. I don't know how you didn't hear the car revving and running over that bitch's head. And you guys barely get up after her head is crushed. I would have heard the car, dude. You're in the middle of nowhere. It's quiet as fuck. Like you guys weren't doing anything significant because again, the only time you show titties in this movie is when Pooh randomly rips some girl's top off. I was like, this is the most weirdest reason to show tits in a movie I've ever seen. And again, we all know horror movies show that stuff. It's weird.
But I mean, I don't even think that was an issue. But I don't think that was like the biggest issue. I think it was just the writing, bro. There was no story. There was no story in it.
Even if it's written shittily, okay, you could have easily fucking made it believable. Like
nah,
there was a part where they go, "Oh, the girl. Remember the girl that died in the hot tub, right?"
Yeah.
Okay, what did she do? They go, "Oh, the back door's open," right? And so those 2 girls go. they go to the back door, or
Mhm.
they're remember they're in the house, and then they see Pooh walk by the window, and they're
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god, what was that?" And I'm like, "What? Saw it, dude? Like, what do you?" And what you're asking? That's a dumb fucking question, but whatever. And then they're like, they realize that the back door's open, and what do? They go, "Oh shit! When what's her name went outside, she must have left the back door open." And so those two girls are like, "Oh, we should go out back and close the door." But then for some reason, instead of going to the back door and closing the door, they walked into the pool room.
Yeah,
I
100%.
was like, uh, what? Like, why? Why did you go that way? What are you doing? Because the two girls that came in, they didn't go through the pool room. They came in
Yeah.
through that said door that you guys were going to close. Like, even if you're writing or even if you're acting in a movie, there is a way to make it to where it's still believable. But the fake outrage that they like exhibit over like the weirdest things. They're like, "Oh my god, Laura did this and then she left the door open." And I was like, "That's not believable. You don't even sound like you're pissed off at her."
Yeah, the acting and the writing was fucking horrible, bro. Like it was bad, dude. That's why I said, dude, they like took a shit, wiped their ass with it, and put Winnie the Pooh on it. That's all they did. It was just slashy, bro. The whole movie, just slashing them, doing a kill count, and that was it. Nothing in the movie made me give a shit about the main characters. Nothing made me give a shit about them. Gave a shit about their stories. I didn't care, bro.
Like, I don't even believe, like, at the end of it, I don't even think like what's gonna happen. Like, Christopher Robin ran away, so what's gonna happen? You know,
Yeah.
nothing about that makes me think that that motherfucker's coming back. I think he's gone, and he's not gonna come back. He's not gonna try and like help anybody, so they don't keep dying to this fucking abomination.
Yeah, because the dude lives at the end,
Yeah, and he dips.
and then he says Pooh says what, like, oh, you left, and then he starts going ham on this chick like she's the one who left him.
Right,
I'm like,
like
dude, bro, like, what do you mean?
psycho vibes, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Like, when did this dude become invincible, dude? This dude gets crushed by cars and shit, bro.
Oh, you know what pissed me off about that car scene? He fucking pushed the car back like it was
Yeah.
in neutral.
Oh, did I?
Because you see it roll, and you're like, it didn't even like it wasn't in neutral. I know that for a fucking fact because the
Yeah,
car
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
died and it wouldn't start. Which I didn't
Yeah.
understand how it died when she stopped. She hit the
Mhm.
brakes, bro. She didn't hit anything, but they made it look like she hit something.
The shit just wasn't believable. None of it, dude. Like I said, I keep saying it over and over. The story, the acting, none of the shit was believable. It was just Pooh and Piglet going on a killing spree, dude, and doing some weird shit along the way, man.
Like just going
Like,
like that scene where Piglet was riding the bike was super weird. Did you see
yeah,
that? Do you
dude,
remember that part?
like, it's some psycho shit, man. And dude, like all of a sudden they have powers now. Like I just
Oh yeah,
told you this yesterday,
he
dude.
could
Pooh Bear
control
has the
the
power to
bees.
control bees and shit. Like, when did this shit become a thing, bro? You can control bees. How did that happen?
Like no sense.
When did you gain this power, bro?
They
Were you
just
level 1 and then got to level 20 or 30
99.
and you were like, "Oh shit, I have the ability to control bees now, bro." I rolled like an 8 on my precision checks. Like, what the fuck?
I just it was they didn't explain it. They didn't even like act it right, and I was like, I can't do this. I was so
Yeah, dude.
annoyed. I turned it off originally the first time. I couldn't do it. I was like, dude, this is so annoying. Like,
Yeah,
what is
100%. I
this?
understand. I understand.
Like, you're just listening to.
It started off well too. I was thinking like, "Oh, this might be good, man. Could this prove everybody wrong? Me wrong?" And then no, man, they just took a fat shit, man. They said, "No way, bro."
Like it probably could have been a really good movie, and it would have
It's
been
it's
like the
just
best
not
movie
no,
ever.
it's just not believable in the first place, I think, man. I just think it would have been more believable to put Tigger as the main villain than Pooh Bear, dude. Talking about Pooh Bear, no matter however you're
Uh,
trying to portray him in the
I
movie,
I just
everybody's seen the cartoon, bro. He sits there and he puts his paws against his brain because he's dumb as fuck, and he tries to get honey all the time, which he fails at. Which somehow the bees attack his ass, right? And all of a sudden now he can control bees. You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't make sense to me.
the part that got really weird on that was the way he sucks on honey. Like, do you remember that part when they rescue
God,
that
bro.
mutilated girl, and she steals?
Yeah.
Remember, she steals that 45 that the chick was holding,
Oh God.
and she's like,
Didn't do
oh,
sh-
she's calling Piglet out, and then Piglet comes out, and she shoots one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. She tries to get him. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the gun doesn't shoot anymore. And I was like,
Mhm.
that's kind of dumb, but okay. And then like they kill her or whatever and put her on the ground, and then like Pooh walks up and does that weird shit where he pours honey on there, and then like Piglet like starts licking it
Oh
off
my
of her
God,
face.
dude! Don't even say it, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. I
Like, you
don't want to
remember
hear
that weird
anything.
shit?
I
I was like,
don't want to hear it, bro. That shit's just
what
fucking. It was
is
just
this?
some weird fuck shit, bro.
I was like, who
Oh my
the fuck
God,
made
dude!
this?
It was just some sick ass shit, man.
It was
This
like some
movie.
BDSM shit. Like, what
They
the
should have
fuck?
focused less on the sickness and more on the making sense of the story, bro.
I get you were trying to portray them as like weird abominations or whatever.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's fine, but
Wasn't even scary, bro. Like that's the thing too. It wasn't even scary.
you
None of it scared me.
you
It
were
was
doing
just
some
weird.
fuck shit. Him slurping on honey was weird. I just couldn't. I was like, ugh.
Even if you look at his eyes, bro, when he looked into the mirror and shit, dude, it just, I don't know, man. Just,
He goes crazy.
it was weird, but it wasn't scary, bro.
Psycho ex-boyfriend.
Dude, I know, dude. You're mad because this dude couldn't bring you pieces of bread and grapes and shit, bro.
Like you couldn't survive. So
You don't even eat that shit, bro. You eat honey.
you had to eat fucking Eeyore. Like what the fuck? Like what did Eeyore do to you?
Yeah, dude.
I told
Well,
my
Eeyore is the
sisters
first
about that
one.
shit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, they ate Eeyore, and they go, why? And I was like, I don't know, because he's a donkey. Like,
Well, I feel you're doing that guy a service, bro. You know, like in
Yeah.
Family Guy, he says, you know, you keep gets a nail put in his ass, and his house always falls down. So technically, they're probably thinking like, oh, I'm doing this dude a favor. You know what I mean?
put
He
him in
sounds
his
depressed
movie.
as fuck, man. Yeah, he's got to be the first to go.
Yeah,
So whenever they said like, oh yeah, once they taste blood, they can't go back. That made sense to me. It started out good, but yeah, it just didn't. It in no way pushed the needle, bro. It just stayed there.
yeah, it was.
There was like no climax. It was just the beginning and then the rest of the movie.
And then at the beginning, they show fucking they when they grab Christopher Robin and take him inside, they show him that they ate.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'd be like, oh, cool, you ate the donkey. That makes sense.
Yeah, they tried to do. I don't know. It feels like they tried to do in a very horrible like way. Cause you just said that right now. They tried to mix Winnie the Pooh, like the Hills Have Eyes type shit, or the Wrong Turn type shit
It
movies.
did seem like that. Like,
And it's like, bro, it just didn't match. It didn't match together, bro. Pick a different horror movie. Go with Michael Myers, man. They just go on a killing spree. You don't need to do all that weird shit to make it seem like it's more scary, you know? Because it's already not, bro. It's just making people vomit, bro. But
it's
not
just
in like,
confusing.
oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
You're just getting more and more confused by it, and then at the end of the day, you're still like at the end of the movie when he's just sitting there stabbing that bitch to death. You're like,
Yeah, I know,
what?
dude. Pissed at her, like she left you.
I was like,
He's like, that's all you hear is you left, and then you just start stabbing that bitch like she was
the one who
she's the one who did it, bro. And then let Christopher Robin's bitch ass leave. Even though you wanted to torture him the whole movie, why didn't you catch him?
And then
Like-
and then he was like whipping him with fucking Eeyore's tail, which was super fucking weird.
Damn, bro.
Like it's,
This is sad, bro. It's just a sad piece of writing.
And they're making a sequel, and it's.
I thought I was gonna feel good letting this out, but now I just feel like shit, bro. It's like I feel like I have to revisit a bad memory, bro. It's just stuck there, bro.
It's just
Can't
there.
do anything, man.
It's like,
So yeah, dude. A 0.5 out of 10. Straight trash.
I'll be nice. It gets a 1.
0.5 out of 10.
It just gets a 1. It's a 1. I would never watch it again. If somebody was like, "Hey, this is what we're watching tonight," I'd say, "Okay, I'm not coming over."
Dude, I gave it a 0.5 just based on the intro, dude, because I thought the intro was. I liked how they copied the Leprechaun Back to the Hood movie with the sketches.
You know, to be
So it
honest,
gives a
when I
0.5.
saw the sketches part, it did look pretty dope. Like that. I was like, "Oh, that actually looks kind of cool."
It does. It does. I thought Leprechaun did it really well. I'm pretty sure someone saw Leprechaun and said, "Hey, let's just use this and put it in here."
Right.
It was good. I like how they presented the characters. You know, they're not really. I mean, they're fairy tale creatures, but they're really just like half human and half animal, right? They're just abominations.
Right.
And that made sense to me. The killing of the Eeyore, they tasted blood. They can't ever go back, and they got that savageness. That makes sense to me. Nothing else made sense to me. I didn't give a shit about any of the characters. I didn't even give a shit about Christopher Robin's bitch ass. I didn't care about that dude. At this point, I'm like, just kill the guy, man. Already, man. What are you waiting for?
And the sad part is like he even tried to give himself up at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, yeah. And this dude was just all of a sudden, I don't want you anymore, bro.
Yeah, like he's like,
I don't want you.
I don't want you. And then he just
You made me struggle tonight, bro.
And then he just slits that girl's throat and then just stabs the shit.
That was just it, yeah. And he was like, she's the one who left him, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, that's just ass.
Get your shit together.
But yeah, that's Winnie the Pooh. Don't watch it. If you watch it, I feel sorry for you.
Sorry, you had to go. We're all sorry.
Sorry you had to go through
We're
that,
all
dude.
sorry you had to
I'm
go
here
through
trying to warn you now if you haven't seen it, bro.
Just
That's what it is, bro.
take your time. You can watch something else.
Oh, dude, even talking about it, man, makes my stomach hurt, bro. Like, it just makes my stomach hurt so bad. Okay. So, next on this list is the mean one, Mr. Grinch.
I haven't watched it. It's all you.
That's okay. I'll explain it to you, man.
I watched the. Okay,
I'm not gonna talk
watched the
about
trailer.
the in story. I'm not gonna talk about the in story shit, but I will
watched
talk
the
about how it
trailer.
is. You watched the trailer? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
The trailer was interesting. To definitely.
Yeah, dude. It don't get me wrong, dude. This movie was piss poor production. Piss poor production. I mean, what do you expect though? You know what I'm saying? I went into it like Winnie the Pooh, dude. I expected not to look that great. But here's what I'm gonna say about it, and I told you this earlier when comparing it to Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh going out and slaughtering people does not make sense to me. But the Grinch going out and slaughtering people, that makes complete sense to me. That makes more sense than Winnie the Pooh.
Very true. Very true.
In a lot of ways, even if you watch the cartoon, man. Like what was it? The Jim Carrey movie? What was that, Disney movie?
Universal.
That was a Disney movie, right? I don't even remember, dude.
You're talking about the one with the live.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, the one with Jim Carrey.
That
yeah.
was the Universal movie. Yeah.
Universal. There you go. Universal. They already thought
we went through Whoville how many times as kids?
Oh yeah, I know, dude. For real, dude. Dude, they already thought even in that cartoon ass movie that he was going around killing people anyways. They were so scared of him.
I know.
So this makes sense to me. He already looks like a monster, bro.
Yeah, true.
He wants to destroy Christmas. He's already a bad guy. I would believe that if you told me the Grinch is going around killing people, I'd be like, oh, that's believable.
Very believable.
Now, the production of the movie was ass. The story wasn't that good. I didn't think, man. I'd give it a way better grade than Winnie the Pooh, because Winnie the Pooh's story was non-existent. But it was below average still. Everything was, I feel like, was below average. But I don't, that's not fair of me to judge like a smaller studio for trying to do that, you know.
Right.
Even the ending was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It actually made sense with the real world, and it actually kind of made a joke out of it, the ending. So that was cool. And then there was like a little twist at the end, and I'm like, okay, the story was below average, but it was good enough, bro, where I was convinced, you know. You got Cindy Lou in it. She's all grown up now. You've seen the trailer, right? So she's all grown up now. She comes back, and she thinks she saw something, which she did when she was little.
Which she did.
And it completely goes off of, because you know the story of the Grinch, right? Like, she goes down, she wants a glass of water, he pats her on the head, she goes back up, he's a tree, pretends to be Santa Claus. I don't know how she thinks he has, like, green-ass furry fingers, but hey, when it's right, it's right. But they take that story, right, and they cut out the rest of it, and they put in their own story to make it into a horror movie. So instead of, like, him just like getting away and then like saving Christmas at the end, whatever, after his heart grows 3 times bigger, at that moment, something else happens. And it completely changes the trajectory of where the Grinch is going.
Oh, really?
So then they change that into a horror movie from there. So I thought that was pretty good how they did that. Um, the bloodshed was pretty horrific. I thought it was um
The blood.
CGI'd. It was CGI'd. I mean, but like it was
Bad
not good.
CGI?
Not good CGI. It was. I thought it was pretty shitty CGI. Like, it's like, oh, if you're trying to take, let's say, from like a video game, like an animated video game from today's world, right? And you injected it into a real life movie, you could tell that's animated blood, bro.
Right.
It's like you could totally tell. It looks like video game blood, bro. And so that shit looked like ass. Um, that's pretty much all I have to say about it, man. The story was pretty good. It was below average, but it was pretty good. It wasn't
Okay, what would you
like
rate
this
it?
great shit. Huh?
What would you rate it? 1 through 10.
1 through 10? Fuck, bro. 4 out of 10.
4?
4 out of 10, slightly
Alright.
below average.
So
But
someone walks in, they're like, "Hey, let's watch this movie. Are you staying to watch it or are you bouncing?"
it depends on who asks me. If you ask me, then yeah, because I know we're gonna just make fun of it. But if someone who seriously wants to enjoy the movie asks me, I'm gonna be like, nah, fuck that.
Be like, "No, fuck that."
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The story, it was just more believable. That's all. You know, it was pretty much the Grinch and Winnie the Pooh. You can literally put them side by side, right?
Right.
But one was more believable than the other, with a little bit of a better story, and that's it. Like the killings between both of, and none of that freak shit. But like the killings between each was still pretty piss poor. The production was pretty piss poor.
I think a lot of these movies are probably going to be pretty piss poor. With
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff,
obviously.
just because
You can't really like super judge it. Like I knew I went into it and I was expecting that, and I was like, all right, bro, I expect this to happen.
Right.
Right, and it did happen that way. But the Grinch, to where I thought I knew Winnie the Pooh was probably gonna take a shit, the Grinch I thought was gonna take a shit too. And for me, it didn't. It actually surprised me in a lot of ways. So I didn't expect it to have even a decent story. I thought it was gonna have like a 1 out of 10 story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not bad.
But having Cindy Lou come back as a grown adult and having to like face her demons, and the way they took the story by cutting off half of the Grinch's actual story and injecting their own to create like a fucking Back to the Future timeline.
God.
I thought it was pretty smart, bro. It was pretty smart. And you know, I'm gonna give these dudes like Winnie the Pooh and the Mean One, directors and shit. I'm gonna give them credit, bro. If you did not slap these, if, like no one thought of that, bro. Who would ever thought that you'd make like a Winnie the Pooh horror movie, bro?
I think people thought about it, but just because I mean, you obviously can't get.
It wasn't
the rights
allowed to
do
happen
it.
though at
Yeah.
the time because of
When
like the rights,
when we were
right?
kids, I don't think we ever would have sat there and been like, "Yeah, let's go watch the Winnie the Pooh horror movie." Like,
Winnie the Pooh wouldn't have sold as much as it did without the Winnie the Pooh name. So that's why I call them smart, dude. They're smart as shit, dude.
right? They did capitalize on something that
Capitalize.
people have definitely thought about.
And the people who made the Grinch, they capitalized too, man.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like who didn't want to see that? Even if you thought it was gonna be shit, I guarantee you that most people who thought it was gonna be shit went to go see it anyways.
Just for the hell of it.
They went to go, yeah, just to go see it. Like, is this gonna be good, bro? And just sat there, whether you wanted to make fun of it or you knew, like, you know, like us, that they're gonna be shit and hoping maybe it'll surprise you. You still paid for that ticket, bro. So
right. You still went. You still sat at the theater. You still enjoyed it. Or
yeah, dude, because you just want to know. You just can't help yourself in those situations. You really can't help yourself. Your curiosity kind of gets to you because you probably. I mean, for me personally, when I think of the Grinch, I do think that like, man, what has this dude really been doing, man? You know, because it only shows the nice parts because it's a kid show or a kid movie.
Because you can't show the bad stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so what if he did all this stuff? You know what I mean? It kind of gets your mind working a little bit.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas is like the perfect bullying story because that fool got bullied like a motherfucker. So I mean,
well, in the movie he did. In the movie he did. I don't know if it's the same type of lore in the actual cartoon. I don't know if they just added that for the Universal Studios or if that actually happened in the actual cartoon. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that it is. It does make sense because that happens in today's world, man. People become dicks because they get bullied, man, when they're little, you know? So it's kind of like relatable in that point. But yeah, I'd give it a 4 out of 10, just below average, just because it surprised me. It probably deserves a 3, to be honest, but I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Cindy Lou Who. And that is for the mean one. I love those soundboards, bro.
That wasn't my soundboard. That was my phone.
Damn, dude. Ooh. But yeah, that's pretty much all the movies we were talking about today, man. Five Nights at Freddy. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy was just it definitely outdoes both of these movies put together. But if I think if you gave one of these two movies to Blumhouse, um, they could do something with it, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I could be just talking shit.
No, they could. I mean, if you gave it to an actual studio that can
It actually put like some money into it
can
and
put a
shit.
lot of money into it, can sit there and say, hey, you know what, we could do this and we could do that. I think it would be perfectly fine.
Damn. But yeah.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something.
Are you good?
I think someone just followed me. Nene, if I read that right. Thank you for the follow.
There you go. I think I'm actually gonna end off, man. I think I'm gonna end off.
I don't know why it didn't come up. That was weird. I got a fucking email for it.
Damn. Jesus fuck, bro.
The fuck? Fuck this game.
So
Just told me, oh, congratulations, you won a curse. Fuck you. Curse
fuck
my
this
nuts.
game.
Yeah, bro. Fucking bullshit.
Fucking bullshit.
Fucking hairy donkey ass.
Damn, why did it get so fucking hot all of a sudden, bro?
It got hot. That's kind of why I love my AC, bro.
Jesus, huh?
I love my AC.
You fucking lucky bitch.
To buy one, put it in your window. Shit, if you want, you can have mine. You can put it in your window.
Nah, I ain't gonna be around here for that long, man. It's all good. Holy crap balls.
Blubber nuggets.
Tap on dick shit.
I wonder why my feet. Yeah, bro, I haven't streamed it.
Yeah, bro, you haven't streamed in a long ass time, bro. I truly think that making videos is better than streaming.
I don't mind streaming.
I'm not saying it's bad, like I'll stream, but like when you know how to like edit and like make some pretty good videos, I feel like you get more production out of them. I feel because especially for shit like TikTok, dude. TikTok, you can get if you do the right shit and know people watch your video, that shit will just take off on its own at some point. But they stay up there for a very long time. Like I have a video that I made like 3 months ago and it's starting to pop off randomly. It was at like 300 views like when I first made it, and then it's like at like 5K now. Like just randomly, dude, just videos just start taking off, man. And uh streams is kind of like, this is what I'll say about streaming, man. Streaming, you have to do it every
Consistently.
day. When it comes to videos, you can make, even though I haven't done it in the past few days, but normally I would try to do it like every day, at least 2 a day, and you could do a video like 3 videos a week at any time you want them, pretty much, and you could grow from that, and they will still do stuff after you post it. For streaming, you have to be online, and you have to deal with you just have to deal with that for the most part, right? And this shit that I've learned, right? Since we're on the subject, this shit that I've learned, dude, just nothing gets done streaming is what I've learned, man. I remember, and I'm an example of that too. But I've heard a lot of big streamers talk about that. Like stop streaming so much, make content on other platforms. And that's all I did. I listened, bro. And like 4 months ago, I thought, dude, this TikTok channel for me is gonna be the worst idea for me because I can't do shit like this. I thought, and then all of a sudden, bro, it's like it's the other way, bro. I'm not saying it's taken on, but it's just being more like I made a tweet and I said like, dude, this is the most productive thing since I started in 21, bro. Like, it's the most productive thing I've done. Last year, do you remember last year, dude? Right when I got back from my last trip in Seattle, man, and all I did was go hardcore streaming, dude, every day, 6 hours, bro.
Yeah, but
Like,
see, at the same time, what you were doing was you were trying to get to the affiliate program or whatever, so you could start getting
no, I had
paid for
reached
it.
affiliate. Remember, I reached it at the end of July.
Yeah,
I
and
was
then
streaming hardcore for like August, September, October, November, all the way until I think January. But even after that, in February, March, right, I was streaming at least 5 days a week, 5 hours,
yeah,
But I was streaming hardcore because like I initially told you, right? I was like at the very beginning, right, when we started this whole shit, I was like, this takes a long time. But in no way did I understand like what that truly meant, Not that, oh, it's gonna take a long time. I knew that part,
right.
but I never knew how to be efficient at it, dude. I always thought like, if you stream enough time, enough people are gonna see you, they're gonna start watching you, and then they'll watch you forever and ever and ever, and then you'll just grow from that. And it just doesn't work like that, man. It just doesn't.